Hello there.
Well, hello, the troopers, and welcome back to General Cannabis Bunker. Thank you so much for joining me here on this fine Saturday night. As it's fast becoming tradition, we have our late night hangout. Saturday nights, basically winding down the day, halfway into the weekend, and I hope that you guys have been having an amazing weekend. That is, and if not, hey, we still got Sunday, so we still got a little bit of time to make up for it. But I do hope that your Saturday was great. Even your Friday afternoon, I still count that as the weekend, right? But again, thank you so much for joining me here on the late night hangout. So, how's everybody doing? How's all things going? How is your holiday shopping? I really hope you guys got a head start with that. Stores have been pretty busy actually. I think people are ready to spend some money this year. So I hope that you guys, already getting your Christmas shopping done. And also, what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? I think for us this year we're gonna take it slow. We are definitely gonna take it slow. We're kind of tired. We're kind of tired. We're kind of I wouldn't say burned out, but definitely tired. Last year we did. We went the whole 9 yards. We did the turkey and everything else that goes along with it. Like stuffing and all that stuff. And it was great. Don't get me wrong. It's always good to have that kind of Thanksgiving. But this year, I think we're gonna tone it down a little bit. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't even know if we're gonna do a turkey. We might just do, like steaks or something like that. Less preparation, basically. Not sure. I'm not sure. But it also Thanksgiving this year is coincides exactly with my wife's birthday, so that's gonna get a little tricky, in terms of celebration wise, because as you know, during Thanksgiving, pretty much everything is closed. So we'll figure something out though. It should be good. Um, so let me know what you guys are planning to do, for the holidays. And again, if you haven't, I highly do suggest you jump on getting your holiday shopping started. All right. I think starting next week, we're gonna start seeing the usual Black Friday type of deals. So keep an eye out on, like, I think Amazon announced they're starting on like the 21st or something like that. They're doing like a whole week, of course. There's some deals out there, already being published for Target, Walmart, all that good stuff. So just keep an eye out if you're looking for something in particular. Hopefully, it does go on sale. I am looking for something in particular now that I think about it. Um, which I'm hoping it goes on sale, but who knows? Because historically, let's say historically, they don't really do sales that much. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let me pull up Amazon. Mm, let's see. Also, by the way, if you guys can hear like music, I don't know how much of it is actually coming through the mic, but the neighbor is having a party. All right. So they were grilling, some meat and stuff earlier. It smelled delicious, by the way. No, I didn't get invited, but they do have, they are blasting music, so I don't know how much of that is coming here through the mic. So just in case, you hear something, that's probably what it is, or that's gonna be my excuse, for it. What was I gonna show you guys? Oh yeah, I remember now. What I'm actually hunting down for this Black Friday. So this is what I'm, trying to get right. So this is basically the camera that everybody's been using lately. When I was at ICCC, I think I saw like 7 of these, out in the floor, like just different content creators, using them. They're pretty good. I used to use the first version of this. Now they're up to 3. I would love to get this specifically, which is the creator combo. It comes with the mic, it comes with the extra battery, with the stand, all that good stuff. Currently, it's at $669. So if I could get like a 50 to 85% discount, I'll definitely pull the trigger. Yeah, so this is from DJI, famous brand for doing a bunch of cool drones. And again, this is the Osmo Pocket 3. So I'm keeping an eye out. From what I've been reading and hearing, and what I've been seeing on Reddit too, they don't really do sales. So if anybody here knows if they actually will go up on sale, let me know because I'm looking for this. I kind of want to buy this. Again, definitely don't want to pay that price. Uh, but if they had yeah, I honestly do need a massive discount in order to make this purchase. But if anybody has had experience with DJI during Black Friday, let me know. Let me know in the comments if they actually do mark down their stuff. Because, like I said, this is about the only thing that I am hunting down. For Black Friday. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Like I said, a 50 to 87% discount, I would be very very happy with. But speaking of being very happy with, thank you again for joining me tonight. And we have some people in the chat. Okay, so apparently now StreamYard basically removes the comments that are dropped before the live officially starts, and I am not happy with that. But before the stream started, I did see our good friend Elijah Flex wins here in the chat, and I appreciate you, brother. Can't show your comment for some reason. Like I said, it's StreamYard just deletes them. Um, Also, I saw Black Star 9. So Pablo, thank you so much for joining even before the stream started. So like I said, that's kind of why I lost your messages, and it's kind of not great. I don't understand why they're doing it like that. They didn't used to, which is what ticks me off. Um, it's not like it was an added feature. They just removed it for some reason. So I don't know, guys. Streamyard is not the best. If anybody has found a better alternative, by the way, please let me know. I know there's a couple out there. I just haven't had the time to actually sit down and try them all, and see which one would be the best to transition to. As you know, StreamYard did increase their price quite a bit. They got a promo right now, which is why I stayed with them. So I'm not paying as much as I was going to, but I'm still paying more. So yeah, I'm all for canceling my StreamYard if I can find a good alternative. But here in the chat after the stream started, we do have Dart Angel Senior. What's going on, brother? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you joining. Saying this is the way. We also got Ultra Car Sealer in the house. What up, everyone here on chat? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in. Antonio, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate you. Saw Chris earlier. We got to hang out for a little bit. Marta saying hi. Thanks so much for coming in. Chris from The Man Collects saying, what's up, everyone? Appreciate you joining, man. Thank you. Ultracard saying hi to The Man Collects. Rolando, driving but listening. Hey, man, drive safe. Don't even worry about posting comments right now, but I appreciate you, following along. So thank you. Hope that you're having a great weekend, brother. Ultracard saying hi to Rolando. Great seeing you, buddy. And we got Luis saying hi, General Kenobi. Thank you so much for joining the stream, man. Appreciate you. So yeah, what's going on, guys? So, what are y'all hunting down for Black Friday? Like I said, I just showed you it's kind of the camera I want to get, but definitely not the price that I want to get it at. So if anybody knows if DJI does do any sort of Black Friday sales, let me know. That way I can keep a more attentive eye and hopefully score a good deal. Because yeah, I mean, apparently that camera is the way to go. Like I said, everybody is using it. Pretty much everybody that's creating content within our space, they all pretty much got it. So, and don't go wrong. Like I said, it's cool. I've used the original model of it, and it worked great. This one obviously much better. Many improvements in the years since. So looking forward to see if I can get a good discount and pull the trigger on it. But yeah, let me know what are you guys hunting for Black Friday. Also, have y'all seen any good Star Wars related sales that might happen? So I just saw this. Let me pull it up, which probably will not be on sale, but I just saw this on Instagram before I jumped on the live. So let me see if I can pull it up. Where is it? Where is it? Nope, wrong one. Okay. Oh yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, this guy. I'm I'm actually, tempted to pull the trigger on, but let me show you guys what I'm talking about. It's this guy right here. Whoop. So, well, they're saying Black Friday is coming, so hopefully they do have some discounts. But oh, come on, go away. It's this beautiful piece right here. Captain Fordo from the 2003 animated Clone Wars cartoon, the Gandhi Tartakovsky one. This thing looks so freaking good. Um, One of my favorite ARC troopers, if not the favorite. And man, it looks great. Why is it showing me other pictures? So here we go. Okay, sorry about this weird like double zoom thing that it's doing. But look at this, man. It looks so good. I will say the helmet, I think it's still a little bit off from the cartoon. Let me make that clear. From the cartoon. Um, I think it's spot on from the movie, but from the cartoon, I think it's a little bit off. I think some of the angles should be a little bit different. But you guys let me know, by the way, what do you think? Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the visor that doesn't quite match up. Let me see if I can pull up a um, a picture here and see if we can figure it out. Yeah, so maybe the angle is different. It is different. Obviously, it's more exaggerated, but I think it's got to do more with like the length of the visor on his helmet. Um, this is not a great picture. Yeah, so maybe it's just no. I think I am on some. So if you notice, the visor goes all the way until the earpiece, right? It goes pretty much. It's like half of the helmet, and then here it kind of just stops here, right? What do you guys think? Am I reading too much into this? But I kind of feel that the visor should go all the way, basically connecting to the earpiece. Yeah, here it's not so great, but I think this one shows it a little bit better. And definitely, obviously, the nose portion, right, or the nose area is a lot more um, like aggressive angles, right? So whereas this one, like I said, this one has that like chamfer. It has that like not as sharp angle on it. Which again, this is more within the looks of the episode 2, right? The movie. But man, aside from that, I mean, the blasters, there are those weird blasters that we never really saw again. Actually, they do look like the DL11, just with an extra attachment. So the details are pretty good. The colors look great. But yeah, like I said, my only gripe is that helmet, that visor. But what do you guys think? Am I going crazy here? Let me jump right back into the chat. And Ultracar says, I will be online shopping on Black Friday. And I've done this since 2021. As I can find older stuffs online that you can't get at physical stores no more. Nice. Yeah, smart. Ultracar says, I will buy the vintage collection soul to replace his head with Marauder's head to make a Jedi to help start up the prequel Jedi collection. Oh, interesting. But only if the vintage collection soul is on sale or deep clearance. Nice. I don't know about clearance yet because it is kind of newer. Um, but discount probably, probably. Hello, Leonard says, Janine, what's going on? Janine, thanks so much for joining. Appreciate you. Elijah in the house. As I mentioned, sorry about that, brother. Again, when StreamYard starts the actual stream, the live, it deletes the previous comments, the ones left before the live stream actually started. Kind of hating that, not gonna lie. But I did see your message, so I appreciate you being here. Hey, Flex says Janine, and look who it is, the Jedi Cantina in the house. What's going on, Brett? He's saying, "What's up?" So, so Brett, which Streamyard alternative did you guys end up going with? Because I cut a deal with Streamyard for a few months, to lower the premium. But I'm not still like super happy with the price. Definitely not once that deal ends. So I know that you do a ton of research. So let me know. Let me know which one you guys ended up going with. Also, again, just a reminder for the people joining: if you guys hear music on the background, that's my neighbor. He's got having a good old party, blasting music and things like that. So I don't know how much that is actually making it to the mic. Brett says Janine. Ultracar saying hi to the Jedi Cantina. Flex saying Brett, aka the Hitman. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. So yeah, guys, what do you think about this one? Like I said, I love that Fordo is getting some love. We don't have enough Fordo in our lives, in my opinion. And you guys know that I am a sucker for anything Clone Wars 2003 related. But again, my gripe is with that visor. And also, so this is 200 bones. All right. So $200 for this statue, basically. How big is this, by the way? Scale is 1/7 and it's limited to 1,000. All right. So there you go. If you guys are interested in this, I believe it is available to pre order right now from Gentle Giant. Like I said, it looks great. Mine is that, but I don't know. If it was half of that, I think I would actually buy it. At $200, I think it's gonna be a pass for me. Again, that's just for me. They do have some new stuff, and by the way, that Green Goblin looks great. Um, they got some pre-orders open, of course, and they say they're gonna have some Black Friday deals. So we'll see how good or how bad their deals actually are. I do like this Rex. See, this Rex for $80, it's not bad. Is this the one that we can find over on GameStop? So I picked up their Dart Revan statue, and it's pretty good. Pretty good. There is a review of it on my channel, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. This Rex looks nice. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a cool dynamic pose. Something's a little bit off with the color of the flames from his jetpack, but nothing some LEDs wouldn't fix. Details on it look good. Weathering looks good. Blaster effect. Okay, well, it's a little bit different, but I think it still does the job. It still looks good. Yeah, details look overall good. So this is like 9.5 inches all the way. All right, so yeah, for $80, I don't think this is too bad. See, if Fordo was $80, I would have already pre-ordered for sure. Asajj Ventress also very much looking like herself from the Clone Wars, right? I think for the most part it looks good. There's something with the eyes that I'm not quite getting. It might be just the render. I don't know. There's some angles on those eyes that don't look quite right. Sabers look good. So cool bust for 99 buckos. And then we got the Fallen Order Purge Trooper. Also kind of cool. I'm actually not a huge fan of busts. That's just my personal preference. Um, but yeah, it's cool, obviously, and we'll see. I guess we'll see what kind of deals they'll do for Black Friday. If we get some discounts, this Rex looks cool. But again, this is still on pre-order, right? So I'm wondering if their deals will be only of the in stock stuff. Ooh, what is this? Oh, interesting. Oh, I think I had seen this. So Obi-Wan also from the Clone Wars. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, again, it might just be the rendering. Doesn't look quite right, but overall for $80, this is definitely not bad. I don't know. That might be a thing. I would have preferred the clone armor, but again, $80 for this, it's definitely not bad. And like I said, I did pick up and reviewed their um Dart Revan statue. It was around that price if I remember correctly. Um, but they did a good job on it, so I wouldn't mind picking more of those up. So this is from no, that's from the show. I was trying to see where is gallery statue. Let me see. Can we look up by collection? Um, let's see what that says. Whoa, products 151. Okay, so these are all gallery statues? I don't think so. These are different. See, that Cal Kestis I have seen, so I guess it is that one. Mm, oh, this is cool. I don't know that I've seen this. Have you guys seen this? This is only available to Premier Guild members, which I am definitely not. That's actually really nice. Dang, this is kind of cool. Malgus, Darth Malgus. Definitely like it with the hood on more. Does anybody have this here? Does anybody did anybody pick this up for $80? This is kind of nice. GameStop exclusive apparently, but yeah, what the heck? I might need this. Does anybody have this? Let me know how it is. Let me also jump back into the chat here. So Brett dropping some knowledge. Streamlabs bought out Melon, which is just like StreamYard and now called Streamlabs Talk Studio. I think it's 19 a month. I mean, it's still more than what I was paying, but not as much as StreamYard for sure. Blackstar9 saying, have you used OBS? Yes, I have. I use OBS for recording. I've only used it maybe like twice for an actual stream, but it's just OBS. I don't feel it's great for guests and stuff. It's a little bit convoluted. Brett saying Janine, hi. He's also saying my man Flex, absolutely. Antonio saying hunting tools, but found some great car Legos F1 and such. And oh, there he goes. My man's getting some deals already. Sup, Flex, says Antonio. And Flex says Torres, what's up, brother? Appreciate y'all. So yeah, let me know, guys. Does anybody have this? I'm very curious now. When was this supposed to come out? Let's see. So this is GameStop exclusive. Okay, Darth Malgus. Yeah, so it should be coming out right now. Is this out? Does anybody know? For $80, I might have to look into this. I kind of am liking this. Does GameStop have it? Is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Let's look up on their website. Are we about to make a purchase, people? All right, so we're gonna go. Not now. Go away. GameStop. Can we search Dart Malgus? Okay. Oh snap. Oh snap. Release date of 10th of December. Here we go. Okay, so it's up for pre-order. Oof, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? It's definitely kind of cool, right? I mean, Darth Malgus, very very cool character to come out from the old Republic games. Man, I don't know. Now it got me thinking. Oh, this one I had seen and I definitely was thinking about it too. Um, Darth Nihilus. This one I think is in stock. Yeah. So very cool that they're doing this. Game, video game characters for sure. This reminds me a little bit of the Unleashed of old. $80. It's not too bad. I wouldn't call it exactly cheap, but for the most part, these are good. Like I said, I do have the Darth Revan, and it's a good statue for sure. But if they would have done Fordo, whoops, if they would have done Fordo in these, I would definitely pick it up. I don't know about, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about that Obi Wan. So this one's cool, but let's see, where are you? So that Rex might be a pickup. That looks kind of nice. It would go well on the clone shelf. See, this is the one that I'm talking about. So I do have this one, and I really like it. To be honest, it's got good details, and that base. That base is what sold me. When I saw that, like tumbled over Mandalore, the Uniter statue there, I was like, yeah, I gotta have this. So I do have this one, and I do like it quite a bit. So if they, if that's the level of quality, I'm not, you know, it's okay for $80. Again, I'm not gonna say it's cheap. I do like this one. I saw this earlier from Dark Empire. This is basically Luke Skywalker. We talked about this before here in the show. Luke Skywalker when he goes over to the dark side, right? This is obviously more stylized like the comic book, but I do like that Dark Empire is getting a lot more love. But for me, $200, it's probably not gonna be a pickup. I did see actually the Cal Kestis statue discounted at GameStop last time I was there. I don't know if that's still a thing. Let's see. I wonder if it'll even show. Yeah, there you go. So reduced priced. So $68, which again, definitely not bad for a nice statue. If you're a Cal Kestis fan, I would say you pick this up for that kind of money. It's better than the $80, right? So yeah, I did see a discounted last time. So there you go. It seems like it's in stock on their website. So if you got their pro thingy, you might be able to get just free shipping with it. So yeah, you guys picking up any of those diamond selects? They do look kind of cool. Let's see. Brad saying, Pablo, I use OBS, but the way to bring in guests is a pain. Yeah, that's the thing. True, says Pablo, but can't beat free. Yeah, absolutely. I hear you. Streamlabs for that price gives you editing, clip editor, talk studio, stream software like OBS, and a podcast recording and editing suite. Not bad compared to the others, plus multiple cameras and 1080. You're selling me on it, Brett. You are definitely selling me on it. If you have an affiliated link or anything like that, send it my way. Pablo saying Disney Store has had some good deals on Saber Hill on their early Black Friday. Oh, really? Oh, you did tell me about this. Any more pickups? Uh, oh God, that felt horrible. Hold on, guys. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, that is definitely not healthy. Okay, I think we'll survive a little bit more. Oof, that did not feel good. That did not feel good at all. Oof. All right, man. That music is blasting. Can you guys hear it here on the stream? I can hear it like even over my headphones right now. It's kind of nuts. Oh, what is this? All right. I don't want to spend money. Okay, so 30% off lightsabers and hilts. Dang it, man. Tyrannos lightsaber hilt. We got Dark Mold Legacy one. Here's the Cal Kestis. See, I like this Qui-Gon. I like this Qui-Gon quite a bit. It looks like they got the Obi-Wan Legacy as well. We got the Skywalker. We got Kylo. We got Vader. Oh, dude, this one. I've always liked this one quite a bit. The Count Dooku, Jedi one. That one's really nice. We got the Kirimundi one. This is the one in the box. At least I think it is. Let me check. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. This is the Galaxy's Edge one. Stop with all the things. Come on. Yeah, I really like that presentation. Man, that's nice. A Doc Under. So it's down to 227 right now. Dang it, man. So the other one that I was talking about is, did I lose it? This one here. This is the Count Dooku, the Jedi version. I've always liked this design a lot. Man. So it looks like we got, hold on, let me see if I can do this. There we go. It looks like we got, it's down from 170 down to 119. And you get Black Friday savings with code MAGIC. So is this 20% on top of this one? Or am I reading this wrong? Because 20% on top of that brings it to like, what would that be, like $100 maybe? Just about. Let me know if anybody bought this. I really like this one quite a bit. What else do we got? We got Ezra Bridgers, and it looks like we got Mace Windu as well. That comes with a blade. That's why it's more expensive, right? The Darth Sidious, I remember seeing this one, and it didn't look good, to be honest. It's too chunky. The design is great. Like, it's a good looking lightsaber, but just too chunky. Dang it, man. I don't know. This one is tempting. This one is very tempting. Like I said, I love the way that hilt is. Man, have you guys picked up anything like this recently? Let me know. All right. So Brad saying I'll send some info. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Ollie's has the Black Series carbonized 40th anniversary Emperor Royal Guard and TIE Fighter pilot. Yes. I just picked it up. Is it here? It's somewhere. It's somewhere in here in the bunker already. $20, yes. Which is, it's pretty good. I didn't care too much for those figures, to be honest, definitely when they came out. But for 19.99, for $20 for two Black Series on a card, see that's the difference for me. On a card, all right, on a card back. That's kind of where I'm like, all right, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Definitely didn't need them, but I did get them. And so the ones we're talking about, let me show you here, is what were they? Were they Amazon exclusives? Man, I don't even remember anymore. Anyway, Royal Guard and TIE Pilot carbonized. Oh, I think Amazon dropped the price probably to try to compete with them. So these are the ones that I'm talking about. So 2-pack, right now it's at 30 on Amazon. It is an Amazon exclusive. But they basically come in this box and they are individually carded like this. So this is, again, this is the carbonized treatment. The red will always look better on carbonized, I think. But like I said, the cool thing about these is that they do come on their individual cards. So that does make it pretty nice for display, in my opinion. You do get two figures, and you find them at Ollie's. They are $20 for two, which again makes them $10 each. Very good. So look at that red. That red looks great. I have an open mind, obviously. If not, I would have shown you right now. This one I don't particularly care for. It's a weird. They could never get the black suits right. It always comes up, blue. but the red they nail. Like I've said it before, I think one of the best carbonized treatments was that Sid Trooper. That red with the red box, by the way, back then. Loved the way that looks. So I do like that the cards have a tint, to them. Excuse me, depending on the figure. So the Royal Guard does have some red on it, and the TIE Fighter does have some of the blue. So yeah, again, for $20 for both of these, yeah, that's definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. Pablo saying it's plus an extra 20% at checkout. All right, so it's that sales price plus 20% on top of it. Jeez. Star Wars guys are in the house saying hello there. Appreciate you coming in and thank you so much for joining us. Blackstar9 saying comes out to 95 and you can apply the free shipping too and get it for 102.09 after tax. Dang it, man! I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sounds like somebody has been ordering some lightsabers. $100 though for a lightsaber is definitely not too bad. Ultracard is saying if Hasbro did make Terminator figures, I bet they would do carbonized figures on the Terminator special. Oh, absolutely, dude. They would definitely do that. I agree. Excuse me, man. I am just not. Oh, dude, the neighbor is having a blast today. What the heck? They're definitely partying it up. Oh, also, Brett, I was gonna say I did see that you sent Ricardo one of those. Oh, excuse me. What is up tonight? Um, take two. Also, Brett, I forgot to say that I did see you sent Ricardo one of those carbonized sets, and he really liked them. So appreciate you, man. That's very cool of you. Ricardo actually lives where I used to live before, down in what we call the RGV, the Rio Grande Valley. I believe he's even in the same city, which was McAllen, Texas. So I appreciate you, man. So very cool of you to send him that. And I saw, I think there was a keychain, if I remember correctly, if I remember the post correctly. So thanks, Brad, for always being so cool with the community. Again, appreciate it. Yeah, we'll use take two. We'll just fix it in post. All right, moving on. Janine saying Pablo just saw the STL. Many hearts. Ooh, what are we printing? It's okay if you can't say. I'm just a little curious now. Star Wars Gauge just says, I started getting hooked by the Topps cards recently, dude. It is card fever out there for Star Wars, and don't get me wrong, they are freaking awesome. I just can't fall down another rabbit hole. As you see here, I got quite a bit going on as it is. Um, I've been hitting the micro galaxy squadrons hard, and I can't, unless like Ross starts carrying them, or like Ollie's and stuff, and I can get him cheap, maybe. But I can't, guys. I keep seeing, Tony. I keep seeing Ricky doing their card pulls, and it's awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one, soon, but uh, it'll probably be a one-off. I can't pick up another collection, but they are very cool. Trust me, they definitely are very cool. Ultracard says, I bet Hasbro would have made a carbonized Rev 9 a shiny gun metal gray. Yeah, but the shiny gun metal gray, that makes sense. Actually, with a slight tint of blue, less than the TIE Pilot, I think it would make sense. Tops, yes, I got you. Star Wars Gazer. Blackstar9 saying, yes, I will be in trouble with all my sabers drive home. That's awesome. It's all right. You can just say it was, 3-for-1 sale. Rolando in the house dropping Brett and Janine's new YouTube channel here called The Lost Rebel Outpost. So make sure that you give them a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate if you guys check them out. They're working on their own project now. So very cool, much love, and I hope that it keeps getting you guys had quite a bit of turnout like for your first live stream the other night. So I hope that just keeps growing. So once again, Lost Rebel Outpost, the link is right here in the chat. Thanks to Rolando. Janine saying it's an amazing surprise. We'll show it tomorrow night on the Lost Rebels house. There you go. What time is tomorrow night? Sorry, I haven't seen the post, Janine. Star Wars guy says, quick question. Any chance you'd want to be on my podcast sometime? Hit me up, man. Yeah. Yeah. I don't see why not. I'll be, I'm always down. Um, you can reach out to me while I do my shameless plug here. Send me a DM on my Instagram, which is right there on the screen, which is general.kenobis.bunker. Also, while we're going through the social media, make sure that you check us out over on Facebook, General Kenobi's Bunker, over on TikTok at General underscore Kenobi's underscore bunker. And yes, we got threads as well at general.kenobis.bunker. So make sure to check us all out. Also, check out our friend and co-host Mike the Dad Vader over on Instagram at the Dad Vader. You guessed it. So he had a great post, I think, explaining sort of why he was kind of MIA for a little bit here on the channel. We've been working on stuff, behind the scenes for sure, but as you guys know, it's been a few weeks since he was on the live. And if you go check out his Instagram, there's a post that basically, gives you the clip notes of what happened to him the last couple of months or so. So he's finally kind of resolved that, and he's definitely eager and anxious to get back here. And it was great having him on Wednesday stream along with Tiara, our guest, Crafting on Ilum. So if you haven't, I definitely suggest that you go check out that episode of The High Ground. It was episode 89, which aired this past Wednesday. It was a great episode. We the energy was insane. You guys killed it. It was, it was insane. The Bunker Bunch turned up in force for that one, and I really, really appreciate it. Quick reminder, since we're on the subject, this week or next week, that starts tomorrow, I guess, on Wednesday will be our episode 90 of The High Ground. By my calculations, we will not be able to reach episode 100 this year. So for episode 90, we're gonna do like an open mic type of thing, just to bring in people. You guys don't have to stay the whole show. Like, you can pop in, say hi. If you have a project, if you have a channel, if you have a podcast, a giveaway, anything like that, you can have some time to plug your stuff. And then if you want to hang out, you can definitely do that. But if not, you can just jump right back out. And yeah, we're just going to have fun. Okay. There's not going to be a whole much of a format for Wednesday. But I thought we'd do something a little bit different since it is our episode 90. And it's also the episode before Thanksgiving. Still debating, like I said, still debating what we're going to do for actual Thanksgiving week. Because I know, people are with family and stuff like that, but I don't know, I kind of feel like we should do something, that Wednesday just before Thanksgiving. So we might still have, the high ground on that night, and just give thanks, for all you awesome people here. So sorry, I went off on a tangent. I definitely went off on a tangent, but here we go. But Star Wars Gazer, yeah. So if you could just shoot me a DM on Instagram again. This is my Instagram right here, general.kenobis.bunker. Or if you type General Kenobis Bunker, I should pop up. That should be my logo on it. I doubt there's more than me. So yeah, just shoot me a DM. Maybe we can do something here soon. So I appreciate you reaching out, though. Thank you. That's awesome. Okay, so let me jump right back here into the chat. Let's see. Where was it? Where was I? Janine saying, thank you, sir. No, thank you. Rolando dropping. There you go. See, that's why Rolando is the best moderator there is on the entirety of YouTube. So right there is the link, the direct link to my Instagram. So I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that, hit follow, and Star Wars guys, just send me a message. Oh, no way. That's embarrassing. That is very embarrassing. I'll do that tonight. Yikes. Janine saying 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Brett Standard Time. There you go, guys. So tomorrow, Make sure that you check out the Lost Rebel Outpost show at those times that Janine just said, which is, what is that, like 5 p.m.? Is that 5 p.m. Central? I don't know. I can't do math. But anyway, 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Brad Standard Time. Rolando dropping the man collects YouTube channel here on the chat. Make sure that you follow him, especially if you guys enjoy toy hunting. This man is insane. Hey, speaking of our good friend Mike in the house, the dad Vader saying hello there. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you joining, man. Thank you, thank you. I know it's been a busy few days for you. Rolando dropping the Jedi Cantina YouTube channel. So check out Brett's channel right there. Also check out Janine's YouTube channel. Check out Star Wars Gazer's YouTube channel. Dude, sorry, I'm like embarrassed now that you sent me a message so long ago and I didn't even see it. That is just, yeah, that's just embarrassing. But I will check it out tonight, brother. I'm so sorry. Rolando dropping the dad Vader's Instagram again. Make sure that you hit him with a follow. Janine saying thanks, Rolando. Hope you are feeling well. Rolando also dropping our brother Elijah's Instagram here. Flex wins Niner says Mike. Rolando dropping Marta's Instagram. Dad says Janine. Rolando, what's up? Says Mike. And Rolando dropping Ultra Carter's Instagram and Blackstar 9's Instagram. The dad Vader saying, General Columbia, hello there. What's going on, brother? Flex, if you're here, sup? Star Wars gets like, you're cute, no pressure. You are a busy man, no embarrassment. No, dude, seriously. I am not like that normally. Sorry. I try to answer, anybody that reaches out, but I guess I missed it, dude. So I'll go back in tonight and make sure to hit you up. Thanks for reminding me. I mean, again, thanks for reaching out. So this is the one YouTube channel everybody needs to follow right now. Okay, stop what you're doing. Check the link that Rolando just dropped in the chat, which is his YouTube channel. Everybody in here should be following him. All right, let's show him some support because of all the support that he gives each and every single one of us, especially on our streams. So Rolando's Toy Hunts are right here on the screen. They're right there on the chat. All you got to do is click on it. All you got to do is hit subscribe, check out his videos, leave him some comments. So let's show him some love. We got Frizzy in the house saying, I'm officially going to Celebration Japan. Yeah, dude. Congrats. Congrats. Did you get your flights already? Frizzy says, Rolando. Awesome. Frizzy says, Rolando. Yeah, for sure, man. Congrats. That's awesome. Hey, maybe we'll bump into each other out there. All right. So, dang it, Pablo, you really got me thinking about this Jedi Dooku lightsaber. I've been wanting that one for a little bit, and to get it for just about $100 even. No, I can't. I got Japan coming up. Japan is coming up. I still got to do some holiday shopping. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to talk about tonight, and this popped up, I guess, earlier today, maybe last night, is that it seems that we are getting one less Star Wars movie in 2026. So the gist of it is that Disney removed a Star Wars film project from their release calendar that was slated for December 2026. Now remember, the studios they'll go ahead and pencil in, right, their movies that they got in the queue, or that are a work in progress, or there are in development. So for 2026, we still, first of all, we still got the Mandu movie, all right, for May 22nd, 2026. That's still going, and pretty much, by all accounts, it should be okay, right? They're about to wrap up filming, or they already did, depending on who you ask. So that still puts them on a good path for release of May 22nd, 2026. So I think that one's fine. However, there was another one planned for December 18th, 2026. And bottom line, I think, is that no other film is even close to the level of development as the Mando movie, right? Which means they're probably not gonna make it. They're probably not gonna make it. Apparently, they gave up the spot for Ice Age 6. Can you get six movies? I I don't know that I can tell them apart, to be honest with you, and that's because I've watched all of them um, a couple of times each, I think. But yeah, Ice Age 6 will be coming out apparently in December 18th, 2026. Now, that the fact that they removed a Star Wars film from that slot doesn't mean anything is necessarily canceled. Okay, let's be clear about this. Um, what it does mean is that they probably just didn't have enough time, right, to develop it. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they're canceling movies left and right. It just means that they shifted it, right? The next available slot that they had reserved is apparently, um, again, for a Star Wars project, is the following December, December 17th, 2027. So that might be the next movie we actually get in theaters from Disney. So 2026, it looks like we will only be getting one movie. And then 2027, hopefully we will get another one. Now, which one we will get, that's still kind of fuzzy. All right, that is still kind of fuzzy because, as you know, there's several movies in development. As you have heard in the last few days, they're definitely doubling down on Daisy Ridley's Ray character. They're definitely banking on Ray, taking a center stage for their new projects, right? So we knew she was basically going to come out in that follow up movie that took place. What was it, like 15 years after Episode 9? But now we know that we are going to get, or it seems we're going to get a whole new trilogy, right? So episodes 10, 11, and 12 apparently will be happening. No official word, obviously, on what the storyline would be, but the theory here is that they will involve Ray, the character of Ray. So again, it just seems they're definitely banking on that character being around for quite a bit. So December 17th, 2027, we don't know which movie we're gonna get. Like I said, I think the only movie we should be treating as if it's happening is the Mando movie. Anything else from that, I'm not, I'm not getting my hopes up until way, way later down into actual production. We have talks about the new trilogy. We have talks about the Dawn of the Jedi. We have talks about even Rogue Squadron popped up again this week. Um, there's talks about, the Lando movie. Um, there's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of projects that are supposed to be in development, uh, but as you know, nothing has really been materialized. Right? There's no scripts. Uh, there's definitely nobody is filming again, except for the Mando movie. That one is pretty heavy into filming. Like I said, depending on who you ask, they pretty much wrapped up already. And if they haven't, they will wrap up this year. So that's the only one that I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, right? And again, they're still trying to keep that date of May 22nd, 2026. So we're still a couple of years out from getting a Star Wars movie, but at least it's happening. It seems like it's happening. So it'll be longer to get the second, Star Wars movie in this, new, I don't know what to call it, but in this new period of Star Wars films, right? Mando will kick that off, and we'll see, who gets to follow like a year and a half later. That's kind of crazy, right? So we'll get Mando in the summer, and then we won't get anything that December for Star Wars, and then it will be a whole year until we get a Star Wars movie in theaters. So once again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't particularly care that they're gonna take longer, as long as long as they're actually putting effort into the stories. They've tried, rushing projects that didn't work out. So now let's just take our time. So if it means removing one Star Wars movie from 2026, right, in order to get a better story, give it an extra year to develop, I'm okay with that. That's fine. Again, we've been out of Star Wars movies for 5 years now. We will be out of Star Wars movies for, what is it, 7 years by the time we get a new one, which is kind of crazy. Again, it's kind of nuts. But if it's a good one, then okay, at least hopefully the wait will be worth it. So at this point, don't rush it. Take your time, get the story right. Okay, get everything situated, and let's just make a good Star Wars movies for like we just kind of need that. So again, I just wanted to touch up on that. I saw it pop up, today, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's a sign of trouble? Again, I'm trying to be positive about it and be like, okay, they just want to do it right, so they're gonna take more time to develop, whatever that movie is. And I talked about it here in one of the shows like a couple weeks back, and I said it right. No movie is in development, uh, like the script has been like developed right fully, let alone that they're actually filming. So for that December 2026 to actually still be met, they would have to start filming like as soon as the Mando movie wraps up, and it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. So again, if they're taking the time, they're removing that project in order to make it good, in order for the script to mature, for the story to actually make sense within the rest of the stories, I'm all for that. I'm totally okay with that. Let's go for that. All right, let me jump back here into the chat. Where are we? Freeze is saying, do you think Mark Hamill will be signing in Japan? I don't think so, to be honest with you. Maybe. He has been more active though this last couple of years, but I don't know. Maybe. It's not gonna be cheap though. I gotta tell you that. Black Ryan says, I have Japan too. I still need my flights and hotels. You are way ahead of me. Get it? Talking about the lightsaber, by the way. Hey, says my clunky cast. What's going on, bro? Thanks so much for joining, man. My clunky cast in the house, Rolando. Yes, sir. Hey, Rolando, says my clunky. And Rolando wasting no time and dropping my clunky's Instagram right there. Niño Grogu, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Niño Grogu, says Rolando. And look who it is. The man, the myth, the legend. The legacy of nerd saying, yo, what's up, man? Thanks so much for joining. Ultracar says, unfortunately for me, I've lost interest in new Star Wars movies, and I will only be sticking with the original and prequel trilogies, Rogue One, and Solo. Oh, that's interesting that you included Solo on that. Good job. I've actually been wanting to rewatch Solo. Might do that soon. Rolando dropping the Legacy of Nerds YouTube channel, and you definitely want to check it out. Apparently, rumor is Ahsoka season 2 starts filming in April. They kind of have to. I mean, if they want to keep any sort of timeline, they gotta do it now. Ultracars is the legacy of nerd. Also, I don't know if you saw this, but apparently, Andor season 2 will be the only project we get next year. That's interesting, right? So Andor season 2 will be the only Star Wars we get for next year. I don't know if well, not that it's not true. I just think maybe they mean that it's the only live action project we will get next year. That's just my opinion, right? I don't know anything official. I'm just saying, I feel like we got to make that distinction, right? It's the only live action project we will get next year. So I really hope that Andor season 2 is amazing, all right? Because it's going to have to hold us up for a whole year. Um, I think it will be. I think they got the right ingredients to make something great. So yeah, that's I mean, it's interesting, but like I said, I'm sure we'll get some other animated projects for next year. I don't know which ones, um, but live action, yeah, I can see that. I can see Andor being the only thing next year because really, what else is done? There's nothing done right now that we know of, anyway. Skeleton Crew is done, obviously, but that's coming out this year. Andor 2 is done. Andor season 2 is done, coming out next year, right? But what do we know they're making? So Ahsoka, they haven't even started filming, so definitely not coming out next year. Um, movie wise, we just talked about the earliest one will be in year and a half. So again, nothing next year. What else? What else is live action that can pop up next year? Mm, I'm trying to think. Well, Acolyte's not happening. We know that. Obi-Wan Kenobi is not happening. They're not filming. I really hope it does happen though, but it won't be anytime soon. Um, what else? Well, I mean, again, Skeleton Crew won't come back for a couple of years if it comes back at all. Mandalorian season 4 is definitely not being worked on because they're working on the movie, right? Now they could be pulling a fast one on us and just filming the whole thing, like they're actually filming the movie and the next season, but I really don't think so. I don't think they're gonna put that kind of money, into it. Not right now, anyway. And so there's really nothing live action, that's being worked on, or that it already wrapped up to be able to premiere it next year. Again, that we know of, right? Who knows? They might surprise us, and I'm kind of hoping they will. Um, I do hope that we get some sort of episode 3 project for next year because it is the 20th anniversary. So it would, first of all, it would be great to see episode 3 back in theaters. That I think is kind of a must, honestly. Um, and they've been kind of doing it. They did it for episode 1, so I don't this year, so I don't see why they couldn't do episode 3 next year. Again, with it being the 20th anniversary. Um, it would be weird though because they did episode 1 this year, they didn't do episode 2, and then they should do episode 3 next year. But again, that's just kind of how the dates line up. But in terms of new live action, yeah, again, I mean, I guess Andor season 2 is that's about it, right? That is about it. So we'll see how good it is. Again, I definitely think that they got the right ingredients to make it a great, great show. Um, but what do you guys think? Even if it is a great show, you think it's enough for a full year? Uh, that it's enough knowing we won't get any more Star Wars live action for the rest of the year? I don't know. You guys let me know. Let me know what you think because so Andor starts at towards the end of April and it will finish what towards the end of May, maybe June. So right around mid year. So for another for another 6 no more than 6 months, right? We won't get anything. So I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Um, Freezy says, I was at Sioux Falls convention in the summer. Lars Mikkelsen told me Ahsoka starts filming in April. There you go. Ultracar says, my buddy John Joker mentioned about only one Star Wars series for a year during Rebels, Reptiles, and Games Lab. Yeah. That's what we just talked about. Hello there, says the Galactic Cantina. What's going on? Thank you so much for joining the stream. Appreciate you. We're just here. We're just hanging out. Rolando dropping the Galactic Cantina Instagram right there. So remember, guys, if you see a link being dropped here in the chat, especially one from our great moderator, Rolando, you want to hit that link. If it's a YouTube, subscribe. If it's an Instagram, TikTok, all of that good stuff, go ahead and give a follow. We always try to help each other around here and build up the community. Freezy says, I hope they announce a new animated show at Celebration about post Return of the Jedi adventure of Luke, Han, and Leia. That would be awesome. I am down for that. We definitely need something more with the big three. Um, and yeah, I agree. I mean, at this point, obviously, it would have to be something animated in one way or another. But I would, I would definitely, I would definitely enjoy something like that if done right, of course. Ultracar says, as we need to remake figures for TVC as we need a newly sculpted figures Phase 2 Cody, Darth Vader, General Grievous, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, Darth Sidious, and Yoda. We got a new Darth Vader. Actually, we've gotten a couple in the last few Um, when did we get Vader? Yeah, we got one this year for Return of the Jedi. Was it last year already? I think it was last year. That one was pretty good. We got a New Hope one this year, and it was pretty good still. Phase two, Cody. Yeah, we definitely need a Cody on TVC. That's for sure. General Grievous, I agree. Obi-Wan, we did get a new one. Well, it's a retooled, right? So it is a face sculpt improvement, but at least Mace Windu, I don't remember. Darth Sidious and Yoda, I agree for sure. Rolando the Jesus Galactic Cantina, absolutely 3.75 for the win, says Rolando. Yeah, the strongest moderator in the house. Galactic Cantina says heir to the Empire adaptation, dude. If they do that, I mean, at least do it. Like we said, right? Just do it animated. Ultracar says definitely Rolando. I want Hasbro to remake them for the 20 years of Revenge of the Sith. That's what I'm saying. They gotta do something. They Revenge of the Sith is one of the best in the entire saga, so they definitely want to do something. Rolando says, I want all the Star Wars books made into a cartoon adaptation. Yeah, I will take that for sure. Like, imagine if we get, a book adaptation just like one every year, right? I would love more, but I'm just saying, like, if we could get one every year done right, we have Star Wars for the next 30 years, if they do that. Ultracar says, I'm referring to Darth Vader from his duel on Mustafar as he was no longer Anakin, even though he was still called Anakin. Yeah, they did Anakin on, what was it, the episode 2 version? Excuse me. Mustafar version, yeah, definitely we need a new one. Galactic and Teen, I mean, they can do their own take on Heir of the Empire within the Mandoverse. They can. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how much they still want to play in the Mandoverse. We know we got a couple movies that will be in that space, right? In that playground. But I also get the feeling that they're trying to wrap it up. They're trying to sort of move away from it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Um, I'm totally okay if we stay in it, but it's not gonna be about Mando anymore. Uh, Again, I feel that Mando, like Din Djarin, character doesn't have much more to give as a main character. Is what I'm trying to say. We saw him definitely take a back seat in the last season, right? In season 3, he was definitely not the main character for a lot of it. So I wonder if that's going to be their new strategy. If moving forward, each season he loses the spotlight a little bit more until he's just kind of in the background or kind of like making cameos type of thing. Which again, I don't. If it's done right, I guess if they give us a story like Heir to the Empire, uh, Mando would be more like a backseat, driver to that. Um, then I feel like the protagonist, right? I don't think he would be the main guy. Um, but man, if we see Heir to the Empire adapted, I'm kind of for that. Ultracard says, if we were to get TV adaptation Star Wars Legends novel Death Troopers, it needs to take notes from Terminator Zero's horror element, TVMA, as Terminator Zero wasn't afraid to do it. I don't know. I mean, Terminator Zero was good. I I don't know if we'll ever get Death Troopers. Um, we could. I mean, Marvel Zombies is getting a show, right? So why not Death Troopers? Galactic Antina says, imagine if the creators of Game of Thrones had an Old Republic project. Uh, if there's source material, they could they could pull it off. If they're just winging it, I don't know. It's up for debate, I guess. We all know how that turned out for Game of Thrones. But I do agree. There's plenty of material. Material has never been the problem here. The problem is they don't want to use that material, right? They want to come up with their own new things. They want to adapt their own new stories in their own new canon. And I say new, but it's been what? It's 12 years old, right? Or 10 years old by this point. So still, um, but at the same time, there's a way to do it, right? Like look at Rebels. Look at Rebels. How Rebels pulled in Thrawn, right? They pulled in Thrawn. It's not the same, you know. It's not the exact adaptation for sure, by no means, but it is a good approximation of the character, right? The essence of Thrawn, I feel, is still kind of there. So they can always pick and choose from the existing characters, the existing stories, and bring that in wherever it makes sense. It's it's a hard, thing to do, because fans will recognize, right, where those elements are coming from, and you will never have them happy, because it's not going to be, again, it won't be an exact adaptation. So, which is what everybody wants, or at least, us old school fans, that's what we want. But that's never going to happen, I don't think. I hope that they do it in some sort of animated project, but I really don't think they will. Or give the Old Republic to Peter Jackson. Yeah, right. That would be some movies right there. Ultra Cross says, I gotta go, guys. I will see you all next time. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Get some rest. And I really appreciate you joining here tonight. So thank you for all the comments. But yeah, so I think we can start sort of wrapping up here. We'll see where, Star Wars leads us into the future. Again, I don't think it's necessarily a bad news scenario that they pulled one of the films from December 2026, if it means they're going to make it better, right? I really hope that's why they did it. Um, Again, there's no word on cancellation of any of the projects. It's just a postpone, basically. And if they're postponing to make it better, I'm all for that. Okay. So I'm really hoping that's kind of the direction that they are going. Galactic Cantina says we'll probably see Dave Filoni bring more stuff from his animated series. Oh, absolutely. I mean, Ahsoka season 2, is definitely going to give us that. I think even to an extent, the Mando and Grogu movie is going to give us that. Rolando dropping cat live stream. Only Vader's Girl here on YouTube. Make sure you check it out. Dart Angel says we need back-to-back movies like the MCU did for us. I'm okay with that if they take their time right now to develop them, and they're just, they're like, okay, we have a storyline, right? Like you said, like Marvel did. We have a storyline that we want to follow. We have a beginning, a middle, and an end goal. All right. And we're just gonna be filling in those spots, right? Until we get our full picture. But we've never really gotten that in Star Wars. Definitely not with, Disney Star Wars. So I don't know. I would love that for sure, because that would mean, we're building up to something. But man, that I'll be honest with you, that sounds very, very difficult to do at this point anymore. Live says Rolando. Yeah. Cat's live stream. Gotcha. I agree, says Darth Angel. And I appreciate you joining, man, by the way. Okay. So once again, I would love it if you guys check us over on social media: Facebook, General Kenobi's Bunker, also on Instagram, general.kenobis.bunker, at TikTok, at General underscore Kenobi's underscore bunker. We are also on threads at general.kenobis.bunker. Check out our brother, the Dad Vader, co host here of The High Ground, as well on his Instagram, the Dad Vader, as you see it here on the screen. Also, quick reminder, so you want to make sure that you are following him on Instagram. You want to make sure that you are following me on Instagram. I'll be dropping tomorrow finally the rules for our giveaway. And in case you didn't catch that last time, we are going to be giving away a couple of things. So there will be two main prizes. So first place, I have him here. First place will get this very cool clone shock trooper, fully sealed, Black Series, very nice, courtesy of the Dad Vader. Appreciate you for that. Along with this awesome vintage collection Bad Batch clones 4-pack. All right, this is sealed. This is not the one that I opened on my review. It does have a little ding on the overall, but remember, these guys are carded individually, so you can do away with the big box. Focus. Okay, so you can remove the big box and still have very good looking figures individually, and these come unpunched, which I absolutely love. So that will be the first place, sorry, winner. Second place will get this pretty cool Black Series 2 pack from the Book of Boba Fett, Cobb Band, and Cat Bane, also sealed. I wouldn't call this box mint by no means, but honestly, with these windowless packages, I would open them. That's just me. You don't have to. I almost don't open anything, but this one in particular, I think I would. These are pretty good figures, and like I said, the box is not in the best of shapes. So this will be for the second prize winner. So again, I will be posting all of those rules tomorrow. Make sure that you are following us on Instagram. That's where I'll post them first. I'll be posting all across our social media on how to properly enter and when we will be doing our live giveaway. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Galactic Cantina says Marvel had everything between Iron Man and Endgame planned. Exactly, right? And Star Wars doesn't have anything planned. Black Saran says, "Hey, I would like add some price. If I'm able to do it, I can do some awesome light switch covers." Oh no way, man! Yeah, I would absolutely love that, dude. That'd be sick. Sweet Black Star 9. Yeah, dude, thank you, man. That's awesome. That's very generous of you. I mean, really, really appreciate that. Okay, so once again, just make sure for now that you're following the Dad Vader on Instagram and you are following the channel's Instagram, okay? General.kenobis.bunker. All right, so we're going to be posting that tomorrow for the rules. We're going to let it run for a couple weeks, and then we are going to have again two winners, right? First and second place. So make sure that you're following us on social media. Make sure that you check out the main channel, General Economics Bunker, here on YouTube. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you are alerted when we drop a new video, when we go live also. And I want to say I really appreciate each and every single one of you hanging out with me on these Saturday night hangout. I kind of like him just because they're more relaxed. We don't really gotta talk about. We don't really even gotta talk about Star Wars, if I'm being honest. We're just here. We're just hanging out. We talk about whatever popped in. The news, and whatever uh, geek news, or whatever geek stuff is going on. For the week. So I kind of like this format. Again, hopefully we'll keep doing it. Hopefully, if you keep showing up, we'll definitely keep hanging out here on Saturday night. So thank you again to everybody that popped in. Thank you everybody that dropped chats. Also, thank you to Rolando, brother. Appreciate you, man. Because also hope you're feeling better, and I hope that everybody went to check out Rolando's toy hunting channel. If you haven't, the link is here in the chat. Go find it. Go subscribe. All right, show the man some love. All right, so last few comments here. Jen Heen saying, yes, Pablo light switch covers are amazing. Yes, they are. I have a few here in the house and I love it. Hey there, General. What's going on, OBP? Appreciate you, man. We're just about to wrap up. Rolando says, OBP Kenobi Relics says, hello there, everyone. Just in time to say goodnight. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for joining. Really, really appreciate each and every single one of you, again, joining us here on Saturday nights, too. Rolando dropping OBP Kenobi Relics YouTube channel before we exit. Pete says, Janine. Oh, also, again, don't forget to check out Janine and Brett tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. What was that? 4 p.m. Pacific, something like that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, make sure that you check them out on the live stream and make sure that you are subscribed. All right. I've said enough goodbyes, but thanks again. Really appreciate each and every single one of you, Bunker Bunch. Also, if you're watching this on the replay, you are part of the Bunker Bunch, and I appreciate you as well. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great Sunday. Have a great start of your week. Get your shopping done. All right. Seriously. Things are ramping up in stores. Go check out your Ross. There's still good deals to be had. Go check out that Disney store deals if you want to get some cool lightsabers for cheap or cheaper. Okay. And yeah, so just keep an eye out for all of the Black Friday sales that are starting to go out. And if anybody here sees that DJI camera that I show you, it's called the Osmo Pocket 3. If you guys see it on sale, hit me up on a DM. All right, that's the one thing I'm looking for this Black Friday. Okay, now we're definitely gonna end the stream. Thank you again, guys. Love y'all. Stay safe. Peace out.